So, in this build guide I will show you how to use Arc for everything. First I wanted to do my signature Warper build. I did in 0.2, but it's dead. So you can't really use the Lighting Warp as we used it, that we were going through the whole map in like 10 seconds. So then I decided to do something with Arc. I wanted to give a ton of mobility for this build. So we have blink up in every 1 second, and also we have very high movement speed, and also you can do 30 million damage with only one combo, and we have full screen clear, even off screen clear. So basically high damage, high mobility, high utility. It's a pretty fun build.
Nos expectat, rarius fulget, cormen palpitat. Omes sura, tantum centamen, sanctis in terra, leves amen. Nostres in fronte fatit laboris, miles invictus plenus honoris, che regnet frange catenos, vis mea curri, et mea segas.
If you want more intros like that, please subscribe and hit the like button. And I have 3 members now on my channel. I really appreciate it, guys, and thank you for the support. It helps me a lot. So we are on Blood Mage. I think this build works the best on Blood Mage because we have life remalance, spell damage leashed as life, and we can have 100% critical hit chance pretty easily. I know that there is the unique armor that gives you this, but we can use a full energy shield and resist and spirit armor with this Ascendancy. I think it's much better, and also we can reach 100% critical hit chance, as I said, and 100% hit chance with 250 critical damage bonus. It's more than enough. With full combo we can do up to 30-40 million damage. So if you need to decide that you are on 60% critical hit chance and 500% critical damage, always choose the 100% critical hit chance. Really simple, we are dealing damage in a few seconds. In the long run, if there would be raids with multiple billion life bosses, then in the long run, DPS wise, it would be better with the 560%. But we are dealing damage in a few seconds, so always choose the 100%. And also Blood Mage gives us a big defense layer on the other side. We get a lot of life, and also life means damage because of the Sacred Focus, the Red Pit Globe. So best Ascendancy. So clearing with this build is really easy. Just space and 1 click, space and 1 click, everything dies. You proc your custom critical and custom alignment pretty frequently, everything just dies. For those who want to carry 6-man people in temple, I don't know that. For 1 people it's more than enough, but I don't have a build up temple and I won't build a temple for my Blood Mage. I did it on a lot of other characters and I had enough. So how to reach this? This is actually not a new build, I mean it's Arc. We are using Arc from a long time now, and there was a lot of similar build to this in the last season also. When we were doing the warping build, we are also used Arc in the custom critical, so this is not really new. The only new stuff is that I try to optimize it around the mobility stuff. I want to have blink in every caster build and higher movement speed, because a lot of build lacks this and people want to put everything into damage, and I don't think it's needed that much. I feel much better that we can blink around 1.2 seconds, because this goes down on mapping because of the lineage gem here. This is another 40% cooldown recovery rate. So let's see the support gems. So the first part, you want to convert all your spells into life cost. This is the trick everyone uses, because you can reach your life, as you know, and we can reach like 10,000 life regeneration. It's insane amount of life regeneration you can reach with. So you want to convert everything that you use into life cost. As you can see, I have life tap on everything. And mana is a function for mana shield. This is our shield with mana remnants, almost 5k. And we have, like, as I said, 10k life regeneration, and with fast metabolism. Life leech effects are not removed when unreserved life is filled, meaning when you are at full health, you still have your life leech, so everything hits also goes back up. It's like an invincible tank. Just look at my resist. Every clip, everything you saw there, I'm running on 50% and 60% resistance. Don't stand in the fire, but I don't care. Of course, this is fixable with a few runes, but I don't care. So, support gems. Use the bloodletting. Embittered, we want a lot of cold damage, because cast on elemental alignment gets a lot of energy when you freeze someone. So with this, we have the cold damage, highest damage. We are freezing everybody on the map, and you just proc the living bomb and you will get your fire infusion, which is lighting infusion, because we are using the elemental keystone here. Lighting infusion instead of fire. It's really simple, and we are only using lighting infusion for everything, because these two arcs also needs lighting infusion, and our frostfire is also has more damage, a lot of more damage actually if it's lighting infused. It's a really simple. Also Zenith, as I said, we don't use mana for anything. This is always full. Only if you get hit, then it's going down, but this gives us more damage, it's a multiplier, and pinpoint critical to reach 100%. We can use this without the less critical damage punishment because of the glove. And efficiency, we are around 330 life. This is cool, this is enough. With this kind of life, it's I don't really feel the problem with it. But if we wouldn't use this, that would be much higher. We are using Arcmage because it gives us a lot of plus damage. We are stacking mana, of course, and we get a lot of plus damage with this. Custom critical with 2 arc. Science temper for more projectiles. Again, pinpoint critical for 100% and life tap. Get your lowest level living bomb, because you don't really need the damage from this, you only need the remnant. Life tap, more energy, efficiency, and give plus to limits. Frostfire is just for bosses, and also the living bomb and the elemental weakness. We have blink with the Osiris lineage gem to get the cooldown. Rapid casting, mobility, life tap. Mana remnants with the usual support gems. I don't know why is this here. And with precision. Boss fights. First, don't rush it. Wait for the boss to take a step, because you want his shield down. Then put 2 living bomb into his head. Sigil of power, elemental weakness. And actually you can shoot 1 arc to proc the living bomb and get your lighting infusion, and then just use the ice wall. You just deal 20 million damage in a 40% effectiveness, 70% more life boss. It's insane. So this is your combo actually for all the bosses. Don't panic. So if you miss your combo, just do it again. Don't spam your ice wall, don't spam your arc, because you will just miss it. The main focus is to have a lighting infusion for your ice wall. That's really good. So we are using Frostfire, as I said, with efficiency, pinpoint critical, spell cascade, zenith, and life tap. And also I have a living bomb here, because it's much easier to just apply 2 before the fight It will guarantee you lightning infusion, so it's nice. Mobility, +1 limit, life tap, rapid casting and efficiency, and elemental weakness to lower their resist. And that's all. So first you need spirit. So I'm using the Alpha's Howl armored cap, a corrupted one with 121 spirit. There is a way around it, so you don't need a corrupted one from this, because we are only using two spirit gems. You can use 3 instead of the metamorphosis, but you need to be around this spirit, or also you can use this on the 3. So basically you need a lot of spirit, that's the main point here. I have an amulet. This is extremely expensive to get one with spirit, increase maximum mana and spell skills. These are, if you want a high one, these are really expensive. This is not the best version because we could have a +1 line to it. Those are like 2000 divine orbs. This is the one lower one. These are not really that expensive. So you want one with the non-challenging spells have the increased stuff also for mana, not just for life. Our body armor is highest resist, spirit and energy shield that you can get. This ring would also cost you a lot. I have this ring for a long time. I actually used it on my druid with the budget auto bomber stuff. Mana, increased mana, cast speed, resist and cooldown recovery. And also I have this one because this was really cheap, like 40 divine orbs, so I just bought it. You don't really need the +1 skill slot, but if you have a better one with resist, that would be much better. You need to use the unique crit damage glove. This solves our crit damage problem. You don't need to spend anything anywhere for critical damage bonus. That's the best part to it. Headhunter. Oh yes, and I have the 25% increased life cost efficiency here. That's a really expensive rune to get. It's like 200 divine orbs, so maybe you won't have that. And I have a really nice boots. You don't need the free socketed one, of course. On the wand, try to get 5 lightning skills, critical hit chance, cast speed, elemental damage and gain damage stuff. I have this wand for a long time, so I use this. Of course you can use a spellsinger one and put something in it. I don't know, I think this is perfect for us. And that's all, and I have just a simple sigil of power. We actually only get 1 sigil of power buff, because it would go up if we spend mana and we don't spend mana and we don't want to spend mana. So it only gives you 14% more spell damage. There is only 1 stage, but it's more than nothing, of course. That's a multiplier. Let's see the passive tree. It's pretty straightforward. We get a little bit of spell damage here. We need the +1 to maximum lightning infusions. It's really nice because actually you are proc a lot of custom critical, especially when you are doing it into boss. And this gives you a chance to hit much bigger, go for the 30 and 40 million damage, because if you don't consume it and proc it, as you proc more, the higher the damage you will get. We have Mind Over Matter, Elemental, Equilibrium, Storm Charged. You need the Edge Battery, of course, and the spell damage per 100 maximum mana, increased mana, little bit of cut speed, and then I try to get every meta skills gain energy stuff, and meta skills have less spirit cost with these. This is a really important node. Also increased cost efficiency for us. Also here. Spell damage, projectile speed, cast speed. Because we have a lot of cold damage and we throw stuff. That's why we use these nodes. These are really huge on mapping. More energy stuff, and these are pure damage one. And this is it for the tree. It's a really simple tree. Starting with this, I have the From Nothing diamond with Wall Pact because I get these 2 nodes. So we have a 40% base movement speed, which is really nice because after this you get one from your charm if you have a golden charm. Also with Headhunter, a lot of times you are around 70-80% movement speed on the maps, and with the 1 second blink it's really nice. Heart of the Well diamond with move speed, gain damage, and the 15% life leech is instant. 2 spirit gems, 1 and 2, metamorphosis, and I have a time lost, the fire here with 2 kind of critical hit chance and 1% increase maximum mana. That's really nice for us. And this is it, guys. I hope you will like this build, and I want to thank again for my free member and everyone who hit the like button and subscribe. See you in the next one. Bye bye.